What's up with shop?
No re-up.
Why not?
Cuz we got a red cat. Stick say we have a new package tomorrow.
New package?
Yeah. Yeah, man, this week I stepped on shit we got out here, get these fiends agitated.
Well, look at them. They still buying it, though.
Yeah, they buying twice as much and only getting half as high.
Yo, what was that? Castle can't move like that. Yo, Castle move up and down or sideways like.
Nah, we ain't playing that.
Man, look at the boy playing checkers.
Checkers?
Yeah, checkers.
Yo, why y'all playing checkers on the chess set?
Yo, why you give a shit? Man, we ain't got no checkers.
Yeah, but yo, this is a better game, yo.
So?
Nah, hold up. Y'all don't know how to play chess, do you?
So?
So nothing, man. Look, I'll teach y'all if y'all want to learn.
Come on, man. Nah, come on. Right in the middle of the game, yo. Calm down, chill out. I want to see this.
Y'all can't be playing no checkers on no chessboard, yo.
All right, man.
Now look, check it. It's simple. See this? This the kingpin, all right? And he the man. You get the other dude's king, you got the game. But he trying to get your king too, so you got protected. Now the king, he move one space any direction he damn choose, cause he's the king. Like this, all right? But he ain't got no hustle. But these motherfuckers on the team, they got his back. And they run so deep, he really ain't gotta do shit.
I like your uncle.
Yeah, like my uncle. And you see this? It's the queen. She smart, she fierce. She move any way she want, as far as she want. And she is the go get shit done piece.
Remind me of Stringer.
And this over here is the castle. It's like the stash. You move like this and like this.
Dog, stash don't move, man.
Come on, yo, think. How many times we moved the stash house this week? Right? And every time we move the stash, we gotta move a little muscle with it, right? To protect it.
True. You right. All right. What about them little bald-headed bitches right there?
All right, these right here, these are the pawns. They like the soldiers. They move like this, one space forward only, except when they fight. And it's like this. And they like the front lines. They be out in the field.
So how do you get to be the king?
It ain't like that. See, the king, stay the king, all right? Everything stay who he is, except for the pawns. And if a pawn made it all the way down to the other dude's side, you get to be queen. And like I said, the queen ain't no bitch. She got all the moves.
All right. So if I make it to the other end, I win.
If you catch the other dude's king and trap it, then you win.
All right, but if I make it to the end, I'm top dog.
Nah, yo, it ain't like that. Look, the pawns, man, in the game, they get capped quick. They be out the game early.
Unless they some smart-ass pawns.
So this moment here happens in season 1, episode 3 of The Wire. D'Angelo Barksdale, who is a mid-level lieutenant in the Barksdale Drug Organization, so here he's teaching Bodie and Wallace how to play chess in the low-rise projects. But he's really using the chess game as a metaphor for life on the streets, particularly within the rigid structure of the drug game. So D'Angelo, he lays out the different chess pieces, like the pawns, the rooks, the knights, bishops, queen, and even the king. And really they represent the different players in the drug game. And his explanation, it captures the unbreakable hierarchy, the limited mobility, and the grim fate for most of the people in their world. So the critical line, the king stay the king, is when he explains that no matter what happens, power rarely shifts. So let's take a look overall and break things down here as we go through this. So the chessboard as a street. So D'Angelo, he paints the chessboard as a perfect analogy for the drug game. Each piece has its role. Some pieces they have flexibility, like the queen, and others are limited, like the pawns. Most importantly, the game is structured from the start, just like the world the characters are trapped in. And the pawns and powerlessness. So the pawns, they're like the soldiers. They're the lowest ranking members who do the most dangerous work, but they have the least power. So he explains that most pawns get taken out before they ever reach the other side of the board, symbolizing advancement in the game. Even if a pawn reaches the end and gets turned into a queen, it's rare and still doesn't change the structure. So D'Angelo's phrase is really it's a distillation of systemic oppression and fatalism. Because no matter how many players change, soldiers die, lieutenants fall, even kings fall, the position of the king remains. Power is preserved by the structure itself. The king, Avon Barksdale, symbolically, he stays protected, buffered by layers of people who absorb the risk and the violence. It's a commentary on how the real leaders and power brokers they stay insulated, whether in the drug game, whether in politics, or in broader society. So even if someone like Bodie or Wallace, dreams of making it, the system is rigged because no amount of hustle or intelligence easily changes their position. Upward mobility is a fantasy, a cruel one dangled in front of them but rarely achieved. So, really, at this moment, we do see also a bit of D'Angelo's cynicism, but also his insight because he's not naive. He knows the rules of the game and he teaches them. Yet, throughout the show, D'Angelo struggles with guilt, disillusionment, and a desire to escape this system, setting him apart from more ruthless characters, like, for example, Stringer Bell. So, this chess lesson here that he teaches both Bodie and Wallace, it foreshadows his growing discomfort with the life that he is leading. And also the bigger themes to this. So the Wire, so this quote, it captures one of the Wire's central themes, which are institutions outlast individuals because the drug game, the police department, the political system, and the education system, they're all machines that maintain themselves, chewing up and spitting out the people inside them. The king is never truly threatened. Even when individual kings fall, like Avon does eventually, another takes his place. The throne remains. So the reason on why this resonates so much, why the king stayed a king, is because it's about the power dynamics, because it transcends the drug world and applies to corporate life, to politics, and even global structures. And it also captures the feeling of being trapped. Because, like pawns on a board, many feel locked into roles with little real ability to change the game. And it also speaks to fatalism versus hope. D'Angelo offers the truth, but also a silent challenge. Like, any way? Is there any way to break the cycle? So his chess lesson and this line alone is one of the purest expressions of the Wire's worldview that the game is the game. It's merciless, it's hierarchical, and often indifferent to individual effort or morality. It's a moment of grim wisdom, which is passed down to the next generation, trapping them in a system that seems impossible to change.
So how do you get to be the king?
It ain't like that. See, the king, stay the king.